Alright, welcome to the marketing plan for CrossFit Iron Marys. So here's the executive summary. Today we're going to go over the kind of CrossFit Iron Marys as an organization, talk about their philosophy, some of their strengths and weaknesses, some of the things they've accomplished to this point, and then kind of some of their goals moving forward, and their areas of improvement, what they can do to achieve those goals. Next we're going to talk about the marketing plan. Talk about their target market, the brand redesign, and some of the new campaigns that they're going to be going through. Finally, we're going to go over their desired results, how success of those results will be measured, their timetable, and finally their budget. This first section will be an overview of CrossFit Iron Marys as an organization. CrossFit Iron Marys is a gym located in Columbia, South Carolina that specializes in CrossFit classes. For the most part, that's what they offer is just general CrossFit classes, but they have a few things aside from those general classes, including rowing classes, personal training, and this personal training is based on CrossFit. So people who want to take their CrossFit to the next level, do things like compete in the CrossFit games that maybe some of you have seen on TV, can get personal training at CrossFit Iron Marys to help them do that. And finally, they offer an online nutrition store. Their philosophy is to strive to be an approachable CrossFit gym that everyone and everybody feels comfortable coming to, while still not sacrificing the core values of CrossFit and its mission to make people fit. CrossFit Iron Marys is a really nice gym with a lot of strengths. First of all, its location is excellent. It's located in Columbia, South Carolina, really right on the border between Columbia and one of the nicer suburbs on this side of town. It's located on the main road that people living in those suburbs and working in Columbia use every day, which is nice because it's in a very visible, high traffic location. CrossFit Iron Marys has a new facility with some of the best equipment, and they have really good trainers, really friendly people who, make members want to come back. They have some of the lowest prices in the area, despite the fact that they have nice equipment and a great location. And along with those low prices, they have a variety of pricing options, which is definitely something that attracted me. You don't have to sign up for a year contract, but you can get a discount if you do. If you can find somebody else to come in with you, you get a discount. They have family plans, a lot of things like that, which is really nice. CrossFit Iron Marys is operating at about 75% capacity, which at first might not seem like a strength, but this means that they can increase membership without increasing costs too much, because there's always extra equipment and space where people could be. CrossFit Iron Marys uses technology to set itself apart and really, to its advantage. I know that the first time I go to a gym, one of the biggest pains is, all the paperwork you have to fill out, everything you have to sign, everything they have to explain to you. Well, at CrossFit Iron Marys, all of that can be done online before the first time that you come in. Once you are a member, you can track a lot of your workouts online. So they really try to use technology to kind of set themselves apart and make CrossFit Iron Marys a good experience. CrossFit Iron Marys has accomplished some good things up to this point. They're a relatively new gym in the Columbia area, but they've built up a pretty good client base. And they've been able to attract some of the best trainers in the area with a lot of experience. This is good because trainers are the things that keep people coming back to a gym. While things have been going fairly well for CrossFit Iron Marys, they are facing a few challenges. Although membership increased quickly at first, it's leveled off and they're looking for a way to find and add new members to the gym. And there's always the struggle with any gym that's based on classes to keep trainers motivated to always improve. As I said before, they are the key to keeping classes interesting and making members happy. Some of the external challenges that they face are that Columbia, South Carolina is a pretty saturated market when it comes to CrossFit gyms. there are a lot of gyms in the area and a few gyms within just a mile or two of CrossFit Iron Mary's itself. CrossFit's really popular right now, which is good, but as the fad dies down, CrossFit Iron Mary's will have to figure out ways to maintain membership and maintain interests on those members' parts. While CrossFit Iron Mary's is cheaper than other CrossFit gyms in the area, it is still more expensive than most of the traditional gyms, like the Gold's gyms and things like that in the area. And some of those gyms are beginning to offer CrossFit style classes, which could start to eat into CrossFit Iron Mary's client base. CrossFit Iron Mary's has a few areas where I think they can improve. First of all, they haven't really done any marketing to speak of, besides just word of mouth marketing and a sign outside of their gym. It's just really the sign that's on their gym and happens to be in a good location. Also, they need to improve their brand a little bit for a few reasons. The name and logo, CrossFit Iron Mary's, and the logo, which is Rosie the Riveter, make it seem like it may be a gym for only women, which does not help attract new customers that are men. There's no really clear logo, and there are tons of different word marks right now being used on the website and on the signs inside the actual gym merchandise that they give out. So those things need to be figured out, and I'll go over those in the next area. Some of their business goals include increase enrollment in order to be operating at 100% capacity, take advantage of the facilities they have, and to be able to be as profitable as possible. Increase brand awareness. Let people know in the area know what CrossFit Iron Mary's is all about and why it's different from other CrossFit gyms and other just regular gyms for that matter. And finally, they want to gain a competitive advantage over the other gyms in the area. Now we're going to get into the marketing strategy for CrossFit Iron Mary's. CrossFit Iron Mary's target market include members of the community who live in the area or are passing the gym every day on their commute. CrossFit Iron Mary's wants to add people who are going to stick around and become long-term members. And a big part of making the gym a regular part of your day is convenience. If going to the gym is really difficult or far away, people are less likely to do it. And so CrossFit Iron Mary's wants to add people who live near and for whom going to the gym is very convenient and easy. They're also looking for people who want to get in shape and have been interested in try CrossFit but are intimidated to try it. This includes both people who are working out at traditional gyms and also those people who are not currently doing any regular exercise. Either group could benefit from and really get to enjoy CrossFit Iron Mary's. To start things off on the right foot, CrossFit Iron Mary's is going to go through a brand redesign. This will be the biggest cost of the new marketing strategy, and it will include a new logo, new signage, and merchandise, and an updated and redesigned website. As CrossFit Iron Mary's starts making a bigger effort to get the word out about their gym, they want to really make sure they're getting the correct message out there. They don't want to spend a lot of money getting a message out there and have that be the wrong message. So the problem with the current branding images are that the predominant image is Rosie the Riveter, which is an image that already has a story, and they need an image that they can turn into their own, their own logo and something they can put their own story into. Rosie's always been an image that talks about strong women, and we're afraid that makes the gym seem like it's a women's only facility to some people. Aside from the Rosie image, there are a ton of other word marks and images associated with the brand that all have their own look and feel. Here on this slide, you can see all of the different images that are found on the homepage of the website alone. There are more images inside the gym, and I'm sure on merchandise that they sell. But just on the homepage, you can see there are these 6 different ways that they're displaying CrossFit Iron Mary's. They've got the image with Rosie the Riveter. They've got this logo with the IM and the kettlebell all kind of mashed together, which I've not seen anywhere else. And then CrossFit Iron Mary, or CrossFit Iron Mary's Kids has this kangaroo that doesn't show up anywhere else. And then they have a graffiti word mark, just a whole bunch of different logos and different feels really for each one that really need to be brought together to have a unified brand that's getting out the right message. Once the rebranding is complete, which will happen over the first quarter, CrossFit Iron Marys will work on a couple of programs to get the word out about their gym and display their new branding. First, they'll use a Google AdWords campaign, which should help direct people to their newly redesigned website, which, as I've said before, is a place where people can sign up and become members of the gym before ever even coming in. Second, they're going to add a billboard during the quarter following the brand redesign, which will show the new logo and try to help people understand, people that pass the gym every day, help them understand what CrossFit Iron Marys is all about and why they should become a member. We believe that social media is going to be critical as part of CrossFit Iron Marys' marketing strategy. Iron Marys will keep its Facebook page up to date and post at least 3 times a week on Instagram and Twitter. These will be pictures of people working out in the gym, people having fun and getting in shape. Members will also be encouraged to post about their workouts, and CrossFit Iron Marys will repost things that members post so the people in the community can see that it's normal people, people that they know working out. We believe this is one of the reasons that social media will be so important to make CrossFit Iron Marys seem approachable. When people see the members of their community, their friends, their family, their coworkers working out, they realize that it's just normal people, doing CrossFit and that they can do it as well. CrossFit Iron Marys is going to have a lot going on when it comes to their marketing strategy. Between the brand redesign, the billboard, the Google AdWords campaign, and the increased presence on social media. The desired results of all of this, first and foremost, will be new members, especially people who sign year-long contracts. Year-long contracts are obviously the best form of constant revenue for a gym. Not only that, people who sign year-long contracts are really a great form of marketing for the gym. Those people are more motivated to continue to come to the gym, and they're the people who will see the best results in terms of getting in shape. When friends and family of those people see these people getting in great shape and being happy and feeling good about it, they're motivated as well to come and see what it's all about and try to get in shape themselves. So those year-long contracts are really the goal. When new members are signing up, they'll be asked how they heard about the gym in order to evaluate current marketing strategy. Those places, whether it be the Google AdWords campaign, or the billboard, or the social media, those places where they're seeing the most results, next year, that's where the money will go in terms of marketing. I've gone over this a little bit, but the timetable for the marketing plan includes the brand redesign, which will happen in the first quarter. The Google AdWords campaign will start right away. And this first quarter, the goal is to set up a strong foundation for marketing. But they want to start adding customers right away, which is why the Google AdWords campaign will start right away. In quarter 2, they'll have the Google AdWords campaign that will continue, social media, which will start, and the billboard to announce the brand redesign and help people understand what CrossFit Iron Marys is all about. The goal is to continue to add members. The goal every month is to add 10 new members. If they add 10 new members each month throughout the year, by the end of the year, they'll be operating at 100% capacity, which is the goal overall. In quarter 3 and quarter 4, they'll continue the Google AdWords campaigns and the social media marketing, and hope to continue to add new members. Here you can see the budget for the marketing campaigns that CrossFit Iron Marys is going to undertake over the next year. First, as I said, the brand redesign will be the biggest expense at $10,000. The billboard, which will be up for the second quarter of the year, costs $1,000 a month, and since it will be up for 3 months, the total cost will be $3,000. The Google AdWords campaign over the year should cost about $1,500. The overall goal is to get CrossFit Iron Marys operating at 100% capacity, which can be accomplished by adding just 10 new members each month. The chart below shows how monthly revenue will increase with 10 new members a month while retaining the current members. They will be able to go from about $26,000 a month in revenue to nearly $40,000 a month in revenue. We believe these goals are attainable and strong, and if they follow this marketing plan, they will become a much more profitable gym. So here's to a great year to come for CrossFit Iron Marys.